Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your daily Tesla report for Wednesday, March 26th, 2025. Let's take a look at the charts. I'll start with this weekly chart. It was earlier this week that we blasted right back above the 261.55 channel bottom. Actually, it was Monday. We did it in the opening minutes of the day. We are clearly above it right now. And this is the third trading day of the week, 5 trading days. There's time left. And I'm not saying I want this to happen. I'm just saying, just know that I wouldn't read too much into it. The fact that we're back above 261.55. Is it a stabilizer? Sure, for the week ahead or the week we're in, but it really is 291.30, as I've been saying, that I think is the accurate or more reliable upward pivot point as we move into April activity. We can fail at 291.30, fall back quite easily within a day or two to 262.36, 261.55, and there is 3 days left, so we could conceivably top out at 291.30 and fall back to close the week below this channel bottom at 261.55, which I think would be a sign of weakness on two counts. One, of course, being the testing of 291.30, and the other being an inter-week violation of 261.55, only to come falling back to close yet again below that two-year channel bottom, which we've done for the last 2 weeks in a row, this being the third week. We'll see how this week plays out. Even if we close above 261.55, I don't think it necessarily means that violating 291.30 is inevitable over the following days. That may well play out, but I'm not comfortable being an aggressive long position holder here unless we can close above 291.30. And if we do close above 291.30, we have a series of buy signals then to act on. We do have, kind of a double buy signal, if you will, or at least the rejection on an intra-week basis of a long-term sell signal when we push back above 261.55 on Monday. We also then on Tuesday close clearly above the 270.54 descending one-third speed line. That is a sign of potential longer-term strength, but it really is 291.30, this 3-month descending channel top that may contain buying for the week itself, potentially through April. We could fall away from here, but if we close above 291.30, I see no good reason to be short Tesla as we move through the month of April. I would say by the end of April, we should then see 379.38. Now, can you act? Are you long now? You might be long now. I know there's a lot of bulls out there waiting for the first opportunity to buy Tesla. That did play out to some extent when we closed several days ago above the rising channel top at 262.36. But once again, this is a longer term formation, a 3-month channel top. And if we close above it today, I see 320.74 by the end of next week or sooner. This is probably a 3 to 5 day rally. So if we're talking kind of the 2 to 3, 3 to 5 day swing trade here, you can sell 291.30 and buy back at 262.36 and vice versa. You can go long at 262.36 and take profits at 291.30. If we close above 291.30, 3 to 5 day swing traders, and this could be a 1 to 2 day rally to 320.74, where we can have trouble again for a day, 2 or 3. But honestly, closing above 291.30, 2 to 3 week swing traders can go long up to 379.38. This descending two-thirds speed line able to contain buying into possibly through May activity. And if settled above 379.38, that would be the final indication for anticipating a return. I don't want to say a return, but bullish continuation to 509.60. 509.60 is the 5-year channel top that we came close to testing in April at that all-time high and came cascading south. And so this is a good image here, this weekly chart, closing the week Friday back above 261.55, a stabilizer, and this descending channel top is dropping at a pretty good pace. If we happen to also close above 291.30 or this formation over the next few days, that does likely fuel a rally. I could see the 340s. I don't want to get too deep in the weeds on this, just to mention that this 379.38 descending two-thirds speed line, as you can see by later April, the third week of April, is in the upper 340s. Why is that important? Because I would see this as kind of a 2 to 3 week target. If we close above 291.30, 379.38, a 2 to 3 week target. And during that 2 to 3 weeks, it looks something more like this, where we're in the upper 340s, low 350s, upper 340s, and climbing 347.16. So, if we get the buy signal, and I don't want to confuse the issue, once again, I'm just going to drive home the fact that I'm not comfortable being long Tesla into the month of April on a 2 to 3 week, 3 to 5 week basis unless we can close above 291.30. I see this as a potential head fake in a big way where we could fall away from here. So I think you can sell 291.30, and if you're a 2 to 3 week swing trader, you can either take some profits back in the low 260s, or you could just let it ride out because this is dropping at a nice pace. If you sell 291.30 today and we fall away for 2 or 3 days, your stop loss might actually still represent a profit if you just do the 1% violation above this 3-month channel top. What else can I say? 261.55. I don't think we're going to close below it today. But if we happen to break 270.54, yes, the low 260s is likely. 261.55 to 262.36. We can bottom out there for the day and actually bounce back to the 291.30 area. This wedge can be filled out for the next 3 to 5 days. 270.54 is an intermediate pivot point for the day. If we happen to push through the 291.30 level, we do have 303.94. This is a pullback high that was very short-lived. This is about a month ago before we collapsed, and that could be it to the upside for the day. That is our quick intraday objective. If we push through or open above 291.30, 303.94 is likely. And if we close today above 291.30, 320.74 is in reach. I'm going to say by Friday's close. And over the next 2 to 3 weeks, closing above 291.30, you want to be long up to 379.38. If we keep trading inside this low 260s, low 290s area, what to do? Well, if you're position free, you're buying a settlement above 291.30, or you're selling a settlement below 261.55. If you're long right now, you want to see this market close above 291.30 so you can see continuation into what is now 379.38. And if you're short right now, you're holding out and anticipating or wanting a settlement back below 261.55 on Friday, where this market remains, heavy on the defensive, in reach of the mid 150s to low 160s over the next couple of months. But right now we're kind of in this in-between phase. It's kind of a gray area, what to do. You're buying a settlement above 291.30. You're selling a settlement below 261.55. And in between, 2 to 3 day swing traders can play ping pong, so to speak, between the two. On Tuesday, wickedstocks.com put out 2 stock picks because they're both right at the edge of a significant signal. They're both, by the way, energy stocks. One is I want to pronounce it one OK, but it could be Oneok. The symbol is OKE. It's an Oklahoma-based natural gas midstream operator, and they're both large cap stocks. And Viper, symbol VNOM. They're both energy stocks. I wanted to present them because they're on the precipice of buy signals. We give all the specifics, the channel formations and such that you can follow for the next few days, the next couple of weeks. I like them because West Texas Intermediate crude oil put out a buy signal about a week ago. I do that analysis every single day on the commodity side of my work. And so these two may also show similar strength that is anticipated. But you check it all out at wickedstocks.com. You'll be able to see both of them for free by taking advantage of our 5-day free trial. You'll also see our weekly Apple stock analysis, our daily Triple Q, our daily SPY analysis, our weekly S&P 500 and NASDAQ 100. So go to wickedstocks.com, take advantage of that 5-day free trial. I am going to leave it at that for Wednesday's Tesla report. You have a great day.